Guys, I am up on the roof here with my Amana unit again, the one where I had to fix the blower bracket, or I told them they needed to, in the city. And I'm checking these heat strips right here, real thin set of archaic heat strips. And it looked like we had continuity through the heat strips all the way back to the sequencer. Sequencer might not be closing, so I'm gonna see if it's getting power. We have our voltage there. I'm gonna turn the breaker on. The breaker for the strips, high voltage, is off, so we don't have to worry about voltage there. We're just checking the control voltage on it, and it fits right here, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to. That's why I'm doing this. As you guys can hear, the blower is running, squeaky, squeaky, shaky, shaky, and I have 26 volts to the sequencer itself. I'm gonna test to see if it's closed or open. I'll give it a minute to click over, and we'll see what's going on. Here we have 1.1 ohm, which means the sequencer is closed. So what I'm gonna do now is check and see if this limit is open, right here. We have open line here in between the limit, not across the limit, in between the limit and the sequencer. And I look down here if you guys can see it, and the wire here is extremely brittle. Looks like it's about to break off. So it might be one of the things we need to rewire that heat strip. Might need a new sequencer. Just go ahead and put a new sequencer on it and a new limit as well. And we'll see if I have those items. I don't know about the limit, but I will have the sequencer for sure. And I might have a heat strip in my truck. I can just take the limit off of it till I go to the store next time to get a new limit. So we'll see. We'll see if that's all it is. Yeah, the leads across the limit now. We can see that it's basically closed. A little bit of resistance, but not enough to say that it would be open. But I'm gonna go down there and see what I can figure out as far as getting some parts for this thing, see if they'll fit in here and what. Guys, I'm doing a little bit of re-engineering here. I have the plate that covered this area cut off. I'm gonna move the sequencer off to the side so you can get to everything and test it a little bit more easier in place. Because the problem with this one is I had to take it out to sort of test it because this plate blocked your access. So I'm gonna take it out. I got all the pieces I wanted. The limit I have down there is not exactly the one that I wanted, so I'm gonna see if it'll work. Otherwise I'll have to reuse this one. So we'll see. I'm gonna get it all back in place and I'll show you. Guys, we're looking inside here up top. You can see my sequencer there. New wiring run down to a new limit switch here. The old hardware is in place. It's fastened with some new screws. So basically we have power here, other half here. It runs in on this side, comes out of the heat strips on the opposite side, goes through the fuse here, runs back around to the sequencer. When the sequencer closes, that power then passes through here, back around to the limit switch, and back out again. When the sequencer is open, there's 240 volts on either side of the sequencer. When it closes, there's 240 volts on either side of the heat strip because the load is then the element. So there we are. I'm going to start things back up and make sure it doesn't explode, and we will be good to go. 26 amps. Our heat strips are running, so happy day. Everything will be alright again in the land of crappy old units.